Hey, this is Mackie.
Hello, my name is Trevor.
Two Tracks Podcast is listening to you. Here we are with a movie called Evil Dead 2.
Dead by Dawn.
Dead by Dawn.
Evil Dead 2. Dead by Dawn.
Evil Dead 2.
Dead by Dawn. And that's enough of that.
Yeah, we're going to have to get on from that because that's going to get old real quickly.
Directed by
Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi, starring
Bruce Campbell. What was his nickname?
The Chin. Bruce the Chin Campbell.
Nice. Yeah. Who else is in this?
Oh, Sam Raimi's brother. And
Yeah.
that's the only person that I remark upon.
Yeah, it's not very memorable.
I don't know, and it's not like you're going to recognize his brother from anywhere else. What was it, Ted?
Yeah, Ted Raimi.
Ted Raimi.
And you wouldn't have recognized him anyway.
Well, yes, because, you were, I don't know, I don't recognize his character that he was playing as a woman, because that was one hell of an ugly woman.
Yeah, if you call that a woman.
Yeah, just like a bloated deadite.
Last time I checked.
Good one. I mean, you're a man, I'm a man, and you're a woman. What if? Last time I checked.
So how does this movie start off?
Well, it opens up with a narration showing us the Necronomicon.
Ex Mortis.
The Necronomicon Ex Mortis. It's like a key item in the Evil Dead universe. And it's also related to Lovecraft.
Yeah. It's I feel like a big part of every movie. I mean, if that isn't in it, none of this would have happened.
It's kind of like a Deus Ex Machina to get summon demons or supernatural or whatever into your story. Like, oh, they read the Necronomicon or they opened Pandora's.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much when you read its pages, it's like you are opening Pandora's box because, you're inviting you're summoning the Deadites, basically.
Yeah, the evil forces.
And when you do that, we get the coolest shots of the movie.
And what's that?
Well, the first person shots of the Deadites coming in on the cabin.
Yeah, those are cool.
We get early on, but it's a little into the movie. But Ash, it starts off pretty quick.
Yeah. He's that whole scene at the beginning where it has the book, and then it's him in the cabin and he's playing the piano.
Mm-hmm. It shows them. You remember they cross the bridge, getting to the cabin.
Oh yeah, with the cool shot.
The cool shot.
Yeah, with the miniature.
Yeah, it's a miniature set, obviously. There's so many cool effects and ways they just got stuff done in these movies.
Yeah. So they drive across the bridge and they get to the cabin. Yeah, and that's when it zooms right back into the whole Evil Dead universe because you're like, cabin, forest, dark.
Right. Ash, girlfriend.
Yeah,
impending doom. But it's like a recap of the first movie, basically. It covers the whole first movie in 6-7 minutes, and it makes it about Ash and Linda, really. And Ash has a lot more character than he did in the first one right off of the bat.
Yeah,
he's more like a manly hero. He's confident. Like we get he's dancing with Linda. Like, how about some champagne?
Yeah, well now he's a little bit more hammed up too,
Yeah, he is.
He's kind of a manly man.
He is.
Womanizer.
He's a handsome man with that chin.
Yes, he is.
But he the tape recorder and the knife, where in the first movie, it took a little longer for them to find it, but in this one it's just on the table right at the start,
just chilling. Yeah,
just there along with the dagger. Ash finds it and hits play, and audio from a machine turns out can summon
demons.
Can summon demons. You'd think it would have to be like
spoken word. Yeah. But yeah, he just listens to that, and then all of a sudden, that's when
Yeah, we
the
get
Deadite
the
cam
we get the awesome Deadite shot coming in.
and those weird sounds. Like, what did they do to make that sound of them when they're like crawling through the forest?
It's just awesome sound work.
It's just like a tape being stretched and
Well,
of weird.
there's various sounds throughout the movie.
Yeah, they get weird.
Yeah, I don't want to jump too far ahead.
Well, no, we're just doing the Deadite thing.
But while the tape recording is going, he's talking about where they found the Necronomicon, they found the dagger, and they found the cabin where he's going to go do his research. And during all that, it shows the castle
Yeah,
from this movie sequel, Army of Darkness. And a real cool thing about this movie is how it hints towards the sequel a lot. And
I mean, I guess it hints. I mean, if there wasn't a sequel, you wouldn't know, right?
well, we know there's like a prophecy
Yeah, sort of.
later when
Yeah, later we find out.
she's when she reads the Necronomicon, we find he's the hero from the
hero
sky.
from the sky.
Hero from the sky, along with the Oldsmobile,
Wearing like
came from the sky as well.
so that's pretty cool. So yeah, then the Deadite comes in and crashes through the window and
Sort of takes Linda.
takes Linda.
Ash goes out looking for her.
And then bad stuff happens.
Yeah, bad stuff happens. We get like a pop scare, little jump scare, and her
Yeah.
eyes are white. She's totally deadite mode.
Yeah, she screams. And now you're back into the whole universe because that was kind of scary. You're just seeing.
Yeah,
this.
she knocks Ash on his ass.
Yeah.
Fortunately for him, though, and Ash in this one, the first movie, he doesn't know how to react to what's going on. It takes him a long time to kind of nut up and
Yeah. Now he's ready.
to business. This Ash is merciless. He's chopping off his girlfriend's head with a shovel.
And then he's burying her.
One swing of the shovel chops her head clean off. And yes, he just buries her.
And he makes that cross.
Makes the cross, and we get that cool shot of him shoving it.
Yeah. So then it goes back into the house.
But that's kind of and then we get another shot of the Deadite following him through the house.
Isn't that a little bit later after he goes back into the house and then he gets pushed.
That's what I'm referring to. It shoots through the house. It opens up that one door, bursts through the front door.
Yeah.
And that shot of the Deadite, kind of, I don't know how you call it, knocking Ash back, pushing him back, launching. Yeah, launching is the word. It really changes the entire tone of the movie
because it's kind of goofy.
It was extremely goofy, and like the first one had a serious horror movie tone. There's a horror movie tone in this one, but there's a lot of comedy as well, and it has a lot to do with the practical effects. The practical effects are so cool. Greg Nicotero did the practical effects.
Yeah.
Walking Dead, probably most recent thing people probably know him from, but
yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, he gets knocked back. He's spinning, like his head's all distorting and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And Bruce has some range as an actor because he pulls these comedy scenes off well. And when the movie needs him to be like the brooding hero, brooding and
serious,
he does it well. But he does like these comedy scenes really well, and
he gets those lines in. It's very important.
he wakes up possessed. Like, it's a pretty big curveball thrown right at the beginning of the movie. Ash gets possessed, like our hero.
Yeah, and he looks crazy.
He looks crazy too. Like his Deadite makeup, I think, is better than any other Deadite makeup aside from Henrietta.
Yeah, Henrietta was probably the main idea for a Deadite in that whole movie.
Right. For sure.
Just being
for sure
probably the boss.
That's what I would say. Although the tree at the end, we're not there yet though.
Yeah.
But
that's next level.
But well, first he takes a nap. He takes a nap before he wakes up. Takes a nap about halfway submerged in some water,
Yeah,
some gross
for
mud
I don't
water.
know how many days. He's just
Oh yeah, right. But he does wake up, and the makeup, like we said, is super cool. His eyes are real sunken in
as the deadite, right? Yeah.
as the deadite, yes. And the sun seems to have some sort of effect on his possession because when he takes notice of it, that's when he reverts back to ash.
Yeah, all the fog and stuff recedes into the
Yeah, it
forest,
recedes.
and it's
Just
daytime.
the shot playing in reverse.
Yeah, yeah.
But then we get the super cool shot of the face superimposed on the cabin.
Oh yeah, when he goes
Join
back,
us.
join us, and then he nods like, "What is going
I know.
on?" And then
the
he goes inside.
Yeah, yeah. Let me go inside the face house, but the stairs at the bottom are the teeth.
Yeah, because
Like the windows are its eyes.
I don't know what kind of stairs those are because they're
Some
just
rocks.
rocks lined up to look like teeth. But what is the point of that?
Uh, uh,
To look like teeth for a house monster, I guess.
it works.
It did work. It did
They
work.
probably did it around Halloween, so that
For the trick or treaters in the forest.
Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. That's pretty creepy. So yeah,
Yeah, but that's what makes him. I'm getting the hell out of here.
so he gets into
Gets in the old Oldsmobile,
the old Oldsmobile
the tried and true chariot,
of Ash.
literal chariot later on.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. But what happened to the bridge?
Yeah, so he's driving really fast. He gets over there and then he screams and he looks at the bridge and it's just mangled. Kind of looks like a hand.
Looks like a claw.
Yeah, claw. I don't know what it is, but it's just mangled. And he looks into the distance and there is no other cliff on the other side. It's basically he's
The range between has increased.
by you can't even see.
It's almost as if like the whole area around the cabin itself is like a demonic pocket dimension or something.
It's probably what it is. It's some sort of the possession
Because things just turn out the way the Evil Dead force wants it to. Because like what happens? The sun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he looks away and then he kind of looks up into the sky and then the sun just drops. And it's nighttime in less than a minute. Less than 10 seconds, it's nighttime. So he knows that it's not going to be a good time for him.
And what can he do? Hang out at the bridge?
Yeah.
So he has to go back to the cabin.
Really fast.
Well, he's getting chased. He's getting chased. We get a cool shot, another POV deadite shot.
Yeah, well, he gets that he's driving really fast and he gets into the car wreck and he just shoots right out the windshield.
I know, hits the stump right out the windshield.
That's got to hurt.
But this is where the movie the movie slows down for me anytime the other party gets shown.
Yeah, they arrive on the airplane, right?
Yeah, the airplane, Annie Noby, and I call him Blondie because I don't know his name.
That's the best word for him, though. I don't know his name either.
Blondie's the best word for him.
I mean, he's kind of like a
tool,
a Fred.
He really reminds me of Fred. All he needs is the ascot.
But she's got the ascot.
Oh yeah, that's right. But during that whole time, Ash has been taking a nap.
Fat nap.
Taking a manly nap in the
chair,
in the recliner
just
chair.
the rocking chair.
But we see the window. He's boarded up all the windows. He's beginning to get
paranoid.
I mean, rightfully
I would
so.
be paranoid. That was a very frightening encounter that he just had. But then, he takes a nap, wakes up.
Wakes up.
And then the piano starts playing.
The piano starts playing in Linda. Like the piano is kind of associated.
Yeah, he thinks of her.
And he gets attacked by her.
Well, yeah. Well, he looks outside the window. And that's whenever she's...
I know
she She does the shredder.
The sh- yeah, she comes up out of her grave though, and we get the claymation dance.
The claymation.
The claymation dance. Her head rolls off. That is obviously a Barbie doll head.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It's a cool sequence. It's a creepy sequence.
Yeah, she's
The
like,
music, and there's like that shot of Ash. There's one shot of Ash looking out the window while the music's playing, and it looks really sad.
yeah, I mean that's his girl.
That is his girl, but it is
And
a
now-
pretty creepy dance, and the way she like frolics off into the woods.
Oh yeah, and after she's like seductively dances with the tree, and we know what trees mean.
Yeah, trees are super evil in the Evil Dead, man.
Yes,
They're
yeah.
they're capable of
I think
some horrible acts.
that's what the evil is, apparently.
just trees.
But yeah, then she just appears at the window, and then she's like choking him out.
The skeleton arms.
Yeah,
The skeleton arms like banging his head against the window.
Obviously, he's just slamming his head against it. Yeah, and then he wakes up again.
Yeah, it was all just a dream. Or was it?
Yeah, right. And
It wasn't.
and it wasn't because
It
the
wasn't,
head just rolls onto his lap.
Yeah. And he latches onto his hand.
Bites. Oh man, he's just like.
And this is like where some more just great acting from him starts, because he's solo here with just this head prop.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. He had this whole thing in the bag with that. He
But-
just
takes her to, I like to refer to as the armory, the tool shed.
the tool shed.
The tool shed, and he gets her head in the vice.
Oh yeah, the vice grip. Yeah, it puts her in that.
Her head's like all wiggling around. It's gonna get his main. What's his main? What's Ash's main weapon? The chainsaw or the boomstick?
His one-liners.
Okay, that was a good response.
Probably his chainsaw.
The chainsaw,
Ye-
groovy.
You know, it's a really good question. Maybe it's just the combination. That is his weapon.
I like the boomstick,
But
man.
yeah,
I love the
it
boomstick.
seems like the Army of Darkness makes it more iconic.
Oh yeah, well,
Because, you know, this is
We
my
get the line.
boomstick.
we'll get there, people.
Yeah, we're not there yet, but hint, hint.
Yeah, he goes for the chainsaw though, because he's gonna.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You know, you're talking about the beginning of this movie is just kind of a recap, and the head latches onto him, and then you just hear the woodshed out of nowhere, and he goes there, and then he automatically knows to look where the chainsaw is.
You know why?
Why?
Because he subconsciously learned that in a previous cycle of having to do it, because this is all a time loop,
Time loop.
and he's gaining experience with each go around
Yeah, he rested at the campfire.
at the bonfire.
Yeah, the
He's-
bonfire. He
He's
stoked
leveled
it.
up. He stoked the bonfire. Is that what you just said?
Right? That what you do?
No, you Damn it, man! You got me on the spot. Now I sound like a total casual when I'm not.
That's okay. So yeah, he looks for the chainsaw. He sees it's not there, and
Yeah,
it's in a
it's-
white chalk outline.
Someone else has the chainsaw.
Well, and then he turns around, and the headless body is
Yes,
just
Linda's
screaming
headless
through.
body has the chainsaw, and they get into a crazy fight. He gets the crowbar.
Block, deflect,
Yeah,
parry.
Right, just total.
Yep, and then the body cuts itself.
Well, he knocks the chainsaw back, and it flips back around, starts sawing the body in half. Super cool.
Spewing black,
Like
vile.
Linda
bile.
really gets messed up. Her body really gets defiled in this movie. Like he chops her head off.
Well, yeah.
Then her body in half. Then he takes the chainsaw, takes it to Linda's head,
Yeah.
and it does. We don't even see that. It cuts like a shadow shot, and Ash is getting.
Oh yeah. Well, that's when the light bulb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
just
so
the blood
cool.
just kind of, what do you call it? Splatters everywhere, and then you get that red filter, and it's really cool because it's just there's a lot of bloodshed.
This is some grisly stuff going down.
Grizzly. I like that.
That's the perfect word for chopping up your girlfriend. Is a grisly act.
Yeah, yep. Grizzly.
I don't know from experience.
I hope not.
Shortly afterwards, though, he gets my favorite tool in the Hero from the Sky Ash Williams repertoire. It's almost my favorite tool. It's not the boomstick yet. It's not sawn off, but he gets the shotgun.
Yeah, he does.
It's a shotgun. There's luckily some shells. What if there were just no shells?
Yeah, he just has a shotgun.
Just starts. I mean, it would be cool to see Ash smack some people around.
Yeah.
Just smack them around with it.
Sure he has.
But he, from where Linda was latched onto his hand, super cool shot of like just corruption.
Oh, yeah, the vein, or it's
Like-
not even veins. It's just his little black spikes and
Yeah, like it looks
corruption.
like it looks like Deadite blood or some stuff
that
shooting through his veins.
whatever what Linda was bleeding. Or
You can see it comes from her teeth marks.
Ew, that's.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that,
I didn't see that.
but
But yeah,
again,
right then there,
grizzly.
he's looking at his hand. It's gnarly looking at the. He's got these nasty fingernails that are like claws. He looks at it, and then we're back to the other group.
I know,
You know, it's weird because
totally
you're like, what?
ruins the mood every time.
So then, yeah, they're at the roadblock.
Yeah, roadblock. For some reason, hillbilly guy has jurisdiction over this area and can call for a roadblock.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like, okay, so we can't get to the cabin.
Yeah,
Nope, not from here.
they need to get through though.
Yep.
They need to get there. The bridge is out though. The bridge, and for some reason, there's like a mile wide chasm.
And then enter maybe our third favorite character, out of nowhere, complete.
I like one character in this movie.
I was trying to stay as far away as possible from the main character, and all of the other ones weren't as memorable as Ash, so I went further back.
Well,
But it's still the third. I don't know.
I don't know. Ash is the only character here that is worth anything. I mean,
But enter Bobby Joe.
oh my god, BJ. That's her initials.
I know.
That's probably why hillbilly guy likes her so much.
Maybe that's where she was.
She's totally out of his league though. She's not like super hot, but you know she's
They may be cousins,
they're probably cousins.
but I don't know.
Oh, she just appears out of nowhere.
Yeah, this is where we're at. You know, like,
They're talking to the hillbilly guy. He up close to his truck, and then yeah, she just appears out of nowhere, spits some tobacco.
Oh, it was the nastiest spit I think I've ever seen.
It was super gross. They're super grosser on Sandlot,
Yeah, you're right.
but it looked like some of it got on her shirt. I mean,
she didn't go very far. No distance.
She's cool with that, I'm sure.
Yeah. So that's whenever hillbilly boy,
Hillbilly boy.
they ask him to take them there, and that's whenever.
Oh yeah, that's $40.
Yeah, $40.
I mean, $100.
Yeah, he doesn't even know how to swindle these guys.
Well, it turns out someone knows how to swindle.
Yeah, $100. You got a deal if you just take my bags. And he looks into the car.
Like, oh yeah, lady, you
There's
got
the-
yourself a deal. He doesn't say that, but he may as well.
Might as well. Yeah, so
That,
he's
the
the
grin
one.
he gives her looks like he's got Halloween hillbilly teeth in.
They might be real. That's the thing.
He's just some local they hire.
Just a little extra.
But yeah, he agrees and set up for a kind of funny joke, I guess, later on.
And which one was that?
That she has a shitload of bags, or that she has it's a really heavy trunk. that
She has a whole
has.
trunk, man.
Yeah, she has a whole trunk. If I were that guy, I wouldn't have carried that.
Yeah, right? I mean, you're in a forest. I mean, he got paid $100. That's more money than he's ever seen.
Bobby Joe,
Yeah, what was he?
Bobby Joe, you need to haul this trunk.
This guy's probably a gas station attendant.
Gas station attendant / tow truck guy.
I mean, he didn't even have a tow truck, and there was no reason for a tow truck there.
he brings it around
I
just to show
guess,
off.
yeah, I guess.
You know.
It's that place.
That's all he has.
So we're talking about
His tow truck job.
hillbilly boy more than Ash right now. Maybe we should bring it.
I hate
bring it
this
in.
guy.
Exactly.
I hate this guy.
And
but-
we talk about him.
okay, then what's going on with Ash?
So what is Ash doing? Oh yeah. So
He's having a crisis with his own right hand.
yeah, he's having rightfully so. You know, his hand turned into some sort of corrupted version of his hand and starts choking him.
Yeah, it starts choking him. He's
Basically
basically
no, it grabs his face.
he basically has a hand-to-hand fight with his hand.
Yeah,
Hand-to-hand
and that hand's winning.
combat with the hand. Yeah. And again, I just have to mention his acting.
Yeah, he's by himself, and there's no prop. It's just him.
Yeah, no prop, just his hand, and
And he's doing all the movement, and it looks,
he's
it's kind of goofy, but it's perfect for this part. You know, he's
it eventually knocks him out though,
yeah.
or so it.
Well,
he plays possum.
He's washing the dishes after, I guess he's like holding his hand down, and then it just picks up some dishes and starts smacking them, and then it knocks him out.
That stuff is so funny. One of my favorite bits of acting from him in this moment though is when he's the hand is like inching forward to the meat cleaver.
It's weird
because that's all him.
It doesn't have eyes, but it sees the meat cleaver.
I don't know. Do you think it like uses Ash's eyes?
But he's knocked out, you know, so it's just it senses a weapon.
What does Ash do though?
Yeah. Well, so yeah, it's inching forward, and then it's about to grab the meat cleaver, and he's got a knife straight into the hand, cuts it, and it screams because it sounds like, I don't even know what it sounds like. It just makes these little annoying high pitched sounds.
It's a very strange strange sounds, but yeah, he pins it to the floor.
Yeah,
with the knife. He's such a bad motherfucker. Then he takes the chainsaw,
and he's like, "Gotcha!" Ah.
Then his face is covered in his own blood.
There's blood everywhere, and he's okay with it. And then next shot of him, no blood.
Yeah, the blood is a little. He's a little inconsistent.
It's very inconsistent. I was watching it this last time we watched the movie. His blood, how like it changes. Like he's got these streaks, and I'm just kind of curious what each streak was from.
Well, I think they're like cuts on his face.
Yeah, and I wasn't really sure.
I mean, he had hands burst through a glass window.
Yeah,
he goes through some shit.
Yeah, and then the hand runs off.
I know, we kind of get this little cat and mouse game with Ash in his hand, and it's hilarious.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, he gets the shotgun, he holds it up on his arm.
And he misses his first two shots. The hand gets caught in the mouse trap.
Yeah, he's just like, ha!
He's like, ah!
And then it looks at him and it flips him off.
It flips him off, and it pisses me. He's like, oh, hell no. He shoots.
And he shoots it again.
Shoots it, but it starts crawling through the walls.
But then this like really cool little thing where Ash, it kind of like zooms into him, and then you hear this like ding, and then he shoots.
And he gets it.
Yeah, or
at least we think so.
Yeah,
we
you hear like a little scream, like the screaming.
And he's proud.
Yeah, and then you see like a little trickle of blood coming from the
comes down.
hole. And he's like, "Yes, I did it." Then more blood just kind of adds on to the blood. And he looks at it, and then all of a sudden, a lot of blood.
I wouldn't say a lot of blood. I'd say it's a full-on geyser.
It's a geyser
leading into several. But you're right.
And then he's like
he gets covered with more blood. I mentioned earlier he's got these cuts on his face. He's getting all this gross deadite blood mixed with his blood. And
oh yeah, well it shoots the geyser of blood, and then it turns into the black blood, and then it sucks back into the wall. So it's just some strange magic voodoo stuff going on, some weird evil. So that happens, and he looks at himself like, what just happened? What did I witness? Because now he's just covered in black, I don't even know, like blood, I guess.
I see that as like It's like deadite
bile.
juice,
Yeah,
you know.
when you stomp a bug and that's what comes out. If you stomp a deadite, that's what comes out.
Although we get a different deadite flavor color later.
They're like gushers.
We get the lemon lime flavor later. This one's the black cherry.
Yeah, I guess. Yes, I hope so. That'd be the best.
This leads into this is my favorite scene in the movie though, is when I like to call it the laughing scene.
Yeah, go for it.
But the deer head on the wall, like freaking
yeah, it like
twists its neck around,
contorts.
It's like and that shit would be pretty creepy.
Then the lamp behind
then the lamp starts laughing, and it kind of has like
it's cackling.
It has like a uppity kind of laugh, like and then the books, like everything starts going off, and then I love the shot of Bruce or Ash. He's like turning his head to the camera, and then he starts
laughing.
He starts laughing too. His face is covered in the deadite juice,
deadite flavor.
But it like zooms out, and he's laughing, and the lamp is like going up and down. Then he like starts moving up and down in rhythm with the lamp.
With
it's just
like a psychotic laugh.
Yeah, it's just
he's lost it at this point.
It's so funny, but he's like in a laughing trance, and we get knocks on the door, and he immediately just swings to the door and puts both barrels into the door. Yeah, puts both barrels into the door, and Bobby Joe, I guess she knocked.
He's reloading as fast as he can because
he reloads pretty quick for a one-handed guy too, but he wings Bobby Joe.
Yeah, they come in and they just like beat him up.
They whoop his ass.
They got him on the ground. I mean, understandably, they think that he's in there that killed.
Yeah, they believe he killed Homegirl's parents.
Yeah, see, I don't even know her name.
Her name's Homegirl.
Oh, exactly.
There you
go. There's one character in this movie,
and it's Bobby Joe.
It's Ash.
Yes, you're totally correct. That was blasphemous. But anyways,
so that's whenever they
Bobby Joe. They throw his ass.
They throw him inside the cellar.
Yeah, they throw him down in the cellar with
well, we don't know anything yet. So that's when they wander around the house kind of looking for clues, and then they find the tape recorder. And that's whenever she starts playing it, and they're all standing around it,
and Ash, we see Ash. He's down there listening too.
Yeah, and he's knowing.
Yeah.
And then they're listening, and then they hear the story about Homegirl's parents, that the dad locked his wife Henrietta in the cellar because she had turned into a deadite. And then we don't know anything more about her dad. So then,
she slowly reveals, out of the
darkness, and she's like this gross abomination of a
bloated corpse body,
and just kind of.
There's a man in there. That's a man, baby.
I mean, there is a man in that.
There is a man in that.
Yeah, luckily,
the director's brother.
Yeah. Yep. Ted Raimi. Yeah, that's right. So then it's walking towards
Ash is freaking out. Get me out of here, guys. And Hillbilly Boy is trying to open
the cellar door.
The
trap door.
Cellar door. Oh yeah, he's trying to open the cellar door, and the chain. There's like 4 or 5 different loops they put it through, but he can't get the key in the padlock, and I don't blame him because Ash is going ape shit on the chain.
Yeah, he is. He's just banging on it and like touching it and everything. I mean, rightfully, there is something behind him, and he wants out.
They get it open though, and they grab him by his face and yank him out.
They do. It's weird. It's just like, whoop.
But that's after Henrietta comes towards him, and her face morphs into
whatever that is,
like a shrunken head deadite.
Like, well, you know what? Yeah, yeah. It's like the flying thing, but that's way far away.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, she morphs into this. Or the head does morphs into that, and then it grabs. Well, no, it bites Ash's shoe,
It's biting his shoe.
his
He
boot.
gets out though.
It gets out, and then it just grabs Billy
By the
Bob,
face, just palms his face like a basketball.
and then tosses him, and then grabs Blondie, tosses him. But then it gets out, and then that's what's really funny because it gets out, and then it gets Billy Boy Hillbilly Bro, throws him up, and he hits the light bulb perfectly, falls back to the ground. That was great.
Yeah, that was really funny. They do get her in there and lock her in though. Remember they?
Oh, yeah, and
they
then
slam the door
they
on her
slam the
head,
door.
and Ash kicks down on the door, and her friggin'
Shoots out
eyeball just shoots out. Where's it go?
into Bobby Joe's mouth.
Bob and Joe, you got a dead-eyed eyeball in your mouth.
That's gross.
It was, yeah, that is.
It was, and she's just like, oh,
Oh,
that's gross. There's an eyeball, a dead-eyed eyeball. What flavor is that? Do you think?
what flavor do I think a dead-eyed eyeball is? I don't know, just a dead-eyed eyeball. I guess
It's dead-eyed
disgusting.
flavor.
The bite that it takes out of. Oh wait, no, that's Blondie. Because what happens to
Oh well, so then the fight's over,
the fights?
and then they're kind of resting.
They're resting, and
Blondie's chilling on the couch.
but before that happens to Blondie, the lullaby,
Oh yeah,
super creepy.
Henrietta's still under the.
Henrietta's still in there, and she kind of reverts back to her. Not kind of. She reverts back to her human
Mom,
appearance.
yeah.
And
starts singing
starts singing a lullaby she used to sing for her. I don't remember.
Oh, what song is that?
Oh yeah, it's the Hush Little Baby, Don't You Cry.
Yeah, Mom's gonna buy some stuff.
Mom's gonna turn into a dead eye.
Yeah, she did.
That was great, huh?
Yeah, it was perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, so she's just creepily singing that, kind of holding her head outside or right under the trap door, and homegirl, she's like,
Yeah, she wants to.
she
it's
wants
working.
to go over there.
Yeah,
She
it
sees her
works.
mom. Oh my gosh, that's my mom. I
Ash,
gotta help
though.
her.
No, baby,
It's not her.
that's a dead eye.
She ain't groovy.
Yes. What if?
I'm glad that they didn't ham it up that much.
Oh yeah, that'd be horrible.
You know, just once, and it works. So,
Yeah, Ash tells her though. Yeah, that's not your mom.
and then
Blondie,
Blondie
for
just
whatever reason, just gets possessed.
yeah, and it's
He must
scary.
have, like- I think he has like a weak fortitude or something.
Definitely. I mean, it's possession by demons.
I mean, Ash got possessed earlier as well, but he's been in like
Oh, he's a weakened state. You know,
super
he's sad
close
and crying
contact.
about.
Blondie's
He's just,
Deadite mode though. He is ferocious.
yeah, dude. He's got 3 lines of teeth. What? And then poor Bobby Joe gets a chunk of her
He
hair.
takes a super
Super chunk.
bite out of her hair, not her scalp. He rips just a huge chunk of hair out of her.
All 6 incisors.
He's a tough deadite though.
Yeah. Yeah, he fights them all.
He puts some work in.
And that's kind of another thing that just gets really creepy is they start chanting the Dead at Dawn, and then Henrietta's down in the basement really excited about that.
Isn't it Dead by Dawn?
Dead by Dawn, Dead by Dawn.
Dead by Dawn, from dusk till dawn.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we
One of
chose
our
this
previous entries. Go check it out.
movie. Yeah, hint.
Hint, hint. Even the Evil Dead wants you to. But they do a bit of chanting in this movie. Dead by Dawn, but also swallow your soul, swallow your soul. I like that
Right.
one. Swallow your soul.
But yeah, and this is where Blondie. How does he die?
Well, Ash gets fed up. I guess he makes a quick trip to the armory, gets an axe, comes back with the axe. Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Runs
and
up
he
left-handed, just chops him up.
He keeps going, and
Yeah,
homegirl is just in horror. Like, that's my boyfriend, I guess, or brother. I don't, probably boyfriend.
well,
He
here
just murdered him.
here we get the lemon lime deadite
Oh
flavor
yeah,
of blood.
or
His
the
blood is green.
Nickelodeon.
The Nickelodeon slime. That's funny, but yes, Ash chops him up, and afterwards, some real paranormal. I mean, it's been pretty paranormal, but it's like a whole different kind of. It's like a shift in tone in what starts to happen.
Yeah, the other parts are just terrifying. This one's creepy, kind of chills.
Right. It's unsettling.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. It kind of like what the hell is this? Even they are thinking, what the hell is this?
Yeah. So Hobo Billy Bob.
Hobo Billy Bob.
Yeah. So
he's gone from hillbilly to
looking
hobo.
I don't. Yeah. So he looks outside the window and he notices the trail that they walked to get to the cabin has disappeared. And he tells the group, about that. And now that's kind of sent chills up his spine. Now he's really scared.
I know.
If he wasn't scared before.
This man being possessed and whooping all kinds of ass isn't what did it. It's him looking out the window, seeing the trail is gone.
I mean, that's the thing. It's a whole nother tone of scary. It's
right, and I like that.
It's supernatural, not monsters.
They end up in the back of the cabin, all huddled together, and it just continues. It's like the world around them is bending, and Ash says it's as if they're trying to break into our world.
Yeah,
something along those lines, and we get the it's like a real haunting. It seems like a haunting of it's her father.
Yeah, talking to him, telling homegirl what to do, and so apparently,
their salvation lies within the pages of the Necronomicon Ex Mortis.
The pages that she brought, right? So
yes,
now what she has to do is read those pages because the evil that's here can be taken away to another dimension if they exist in the physical world.
Those are some rules for you.
Those are some rules right there. He said it, not me. I mean, I guess I just said it now, but
these noises we mentioned before, though, caused BJ.
Well, no.
Bobby Joe.
What happens is they're looking at the pages, and then she notices the hand holding her hand.
Wow.
And that's what took her off.
Man, that hand.
He just shows up when you don't need him.
The Addams Family hand's evil twin.
Right? So she, in a hysterical fit, she just runs outside.
Oh, yeah, she's getting the hell out of there.
But after Hillbilly Boy tells him, notices that this place is getting darker and more supernatural, let's run out into the forest. The dark forest that has fog. Let's go.
Well, when you get that scared, you just want to be anywhere
but there. I can understand that. So she runs out there.
Yeah, she runs out into the forest, and like you said, big
mistake.
Big mistake, because these trees are maybe the most evil entity.
Yeah.
In the first movie, they are rape trees. And we see it happen. We don't see rape happen in this one, but
we can.
It's implied enough.
Definitely implied.
It homages the first movie well, but yeah, she gets yanked away,
taken away by the tree.
Yanked away by the trees.
And so that there are enough of them, and
Homegirl and Ash don't even care. They're standing over the pages. I mean, they know what they have to do.
Yeah, they have a job to do, but one person has another job.
Hobo, hillbilly
boy. We got to find Bobby Joe.
He defiles the boomstick by putting his greasy hobo hillbilly hands upon it.
Yeah, he takes the shotgun. He
Yeah,
takes the boomstick.
We're gonna go looking for Billy Joe.
Bobby Joe.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go looking for Bobby Joe. He probably wants to find Billy Joe too on some deliverance type stuff. I don't like this guy.
Yeah, so he takes him outside. Again,
Takes him outside and
big mistake.
he begins to physically assault Ash
Yeah.
with the boomstick.
The hero of the sky gets attacked by
with his own
weapon.
weapon.
So now they're Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe.
Bobby Joe. Before that, though, when they're going over the pages, we get our glimpse of the hero from the sky
Yeah.
prophecy,
Yeah.
and we're getting this cool information, and that's when he intrudes. That's why I don't like this guy so much. We're learning some
lore.
Yeah, we're learning some cool stuff, but no, we gotta find Bobby Joe, man.
She's more important.
She's hanging in a tree somewhere, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She's like probably predator skinned style.
Ooh, like hanging upside down with just the skin. Or no, I mean the skin off.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's not good.
Yeah, that is.
But I'm sure the tree did more than the predator did to her.
Either way, man, that's a horrible, horrible death.
Yeah. So they go outside looking for her for a little bit after he's beaten up on Ash.
Yeah, and it's like he knocks the Deadite back into Ash.
And he gets possessed again.
He gets possessed.
And then starts beating on the door and chasing them, and they run back inside. And
then he starts putting a hurting on Hillbilly.
Yeah, it's great.
Which I like. But
we're like, go Deadites this time. Good job. But then that's whenever Homegirl, she's in the house, and she hears the knocking of Ash, evil Ash, knocking on the whole cabin, and she's scared, so she grabs the what knife?
The
Kandarian
Kandarian, not
knife,
like the
yeah.
dagger of Kandarian. I believe Kandarian is the name of a demon, because she says a couple other demons' names. I don't remember them.
Yeah. So she grabs the knife, and she's, holding it up. She's getting ready to attack somebody. The door opens up, and she stabs.
And who is it? Bobby Joe? It's not Bobby Joe.
It's the one looking for her, Bobby Joe.
It's the one shouting the super annoying phrase.
Yeah. So he gets stabbed, and we were happy. I think we all agreed that this was kind of a good part.
Yeah, he doesn't have a happy ending.
So he falls, and he's in pain, bleeding, and she's no.
And what are they near? They're near the trap cellar door.
Oh man, yeah. So he's knocked out, kind of bleeding out, and the trap Henrietta grabs, I guess his hands.
Just
starts pulling them in. And that's where
the door, the entry turns into a wood chipper.
Yeah, so that's my favorite kill right there, because she's trying to like hold on to his legs, and then he starts going in a little slowly, and then there's just blood
spewing everywhere. How many gallons do you think that was?
I don't know. That must have been a mess if there was more than one take. That would have been bad.
Oh, well, I mean, I imagine they may have had to get a few, but
yeah, that's just a mess.
So yeah, all that combined, like, I don't know. I would like to know how much fake blood was used in this movie.
Yeah. So and then that happens, and then Ash comes in. What does he do? I guess knocks out. How does the girl get knocked out?
Well, from there, her and Ash are still together. Well, Henrietta's down there. They lose the pages. The pages.
Well, not yet, because Ash is still evil, and then
she
gets knocked out, and then he comes in and he sees the necklace
the necklace,
and then he starts crying over it and everything, and then he becomes good again.
What shape was the chain in?
Oh yeah, it was weird, because the chain
is laid in the shape of a skull
magically.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then that's when he transforms back in, but Homegirl doesn't trust him yet, and he's like, "It's okay, I got this. I'm not bad anymore." We're like, "Okay."
Then she
believable.
Takes a real swing at him
again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. with the axe.
That one was just luck that she missed.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Ash survived that.
Ash survives, but they still have Henrietta to deal with, and the pages
Yeah, now they know what they need
are
to do.
down there. So we get
the reading of the page. Oh yeah, because
our super cool montage of Ash getting decked out
yes,
in the woodshed.
that was cool. The armory
And these cuts between like these real fast cuts of like an action happening really reminds me of Edgar Wright and some of the stuff that happens in his movies.
Yeah, it's really cool. You know, it's just like cut to that, cut to building this, cut to this part, cut to this part.
And we see that montage again in the sequel.
Yeah, it's great.
It's really cool. Which we will get to.
Yeah,
we will get to it.
But it was cool. So he gets the chainsaw strapped to his hand, and then the rip cord.
Yeah, it's really cool. There's like a
cool contraption.
Just there's like a notch on his suspenders or something. He can slip
he
the
just
cord
pulls
into.
his arm.
Just pulls it, and it starts up
But
one-handed.
Homegirl was so proud of that.
She probably rigged it up.
I mean, it must have been hard to do all that with one hand.
But the whole thing comes full circle when he pulls out the shotgun, saws it off.
Yep.
Knocks the barrels off, and
he's got the boomstick.
He's got the boomstick now. Flips it back into the back scabbard.
Yep. And then and what does he say there?
Groovy.
Best part.
Groovy. Yeah, super cool. That's Ash Williams. That's peak Ash.
So yeah, now they have to go back because Hillbilly Boy, he threw the pages down into the cellar.
Yeah, they have to take care of Henrietta.
And Henrietta's down there.
So he goes down. He saws the door in half. Really cool. They just fold inward. He goes down, and cool little Easter egg.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, we see Freddy's glove hanging on the wall.
That was kind of cool.
That's cool.
And
it's kind of like in the first movie, they have The Hills Have Eyes. There's a Hills Have Eyes poster down there.
Yeah, it's nice to see stuff like that.
He does find the pages, though.
He finds them really easily, and he's looking around. He's looking for Henrietta. He's trying to watch out. And so he goes to the stairs, and he doesn't even hand her.
He hands them up. He throws them up,
the
and
pages
they
up.
just...
These pages
stick
together.
Yeah, these pages would go flying.
Yeah,
but yeah, he's got them in like a paper clip. They're stapled.
I guess it's not paper though; it's human flesh. Oh, it's bound by human flesh. I don't know what the pages are made of.
Grinded down bone or something.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's not good.
It's
not
written
good
human blood.
Yeah. So he's handing the page or throwing the pages up, and Henrietta is just hello, I'm here, and pops up over the under his legs,
grabs his feet, knocks him down,
pulls him in, and that's when Ash is in for a fight right there, and then Homegirl starts reading the pages, and like the first thing she says launches Ash out right after she says that.
Launches him out of the
staircase. He like blasts out
because Henrietta threw his ass out.
Well, whatever it was, he was launched. You know, like right after she said those words. Basically, maybe she pissed her off or something. So, bam, thrown.
And she eventually Henrietta turns into she does a bit of flying around first.
Yeah.
She does some flying. She attacks Homegirl.
And that's where you could see the rope holding her up.
Yeah, you can see the cable.
But she's Ash spinning in circles, and Ash finally gets up there.
Yeah, Ash gets up, ready to put in some work.
And that's when he changes his demeanor.
That's when one of his sleeves is torn off.
Yeah.
Creating like almost the iconic look. He's missing one more.
Yeah.
One more thing, which he gets shortly because he. The Henrietta becomes like a brontosaurus deadeye.
Yeah, whatever that is, like a snake head.
And Ash is just with his one left hand just decking her in the face. And he does like a cool little combo, but it's not working.
It didn't do anything.
And eventually he gets the chainsaw.
Yeah, and then whack, whack, whack. He just starts cutting.
Yeah, he chops an arm off.
And chops the other arm, and then chops the neck off. Easy
really,
kill after he was ready. And then
Well, that's when swallow your soul. That's my favorite kill.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Henrietta.
Yeah. Well,
Swallow
yeah,
your
the head
soul.
falls on the ground.
And he gets swallow this. Hell
That was
yeah.
great.
Super cool.
Good kill right there.
Very cool.
And then, what is more evil than Deadites?
Trees.
Yeah.
These trees.
So, a tree.
A tree attacks, but we also get like this sort of.
It animates. We see a little thing where the tree animates outside.
And this is like more kind of Lovecraft influence. Just gazing upon this monstrosity causes Ash. It causes his hair to turn white, and he warns Homegirl, "Don't look at it. Like if she were to look at it, her sanity would probably break."
And the flowers.
Yeah, it
in
kills.
the vase, the flowers, like maybe not.
They die.
They die, but like time passes.
That's a good way of putting it.
You know, that's basically what happens. Is that it's a time warp, right?
That is what's going on. Maybe that could have something to do with it as well.
Yeah, and so. Yeah,
that is when Ash gets his white hair streak.
He gets that white hair streak, and
the hand.
He's saying, you know, you've got to start reading. This is our moment to finish this all.
The hand, though.
And then, welcome back. The hand comes and stabs Homegirl in the back
with the Kandarian dagger.
And she's down.
But she isn't. We don't even need her anymore. She's done her job. The rift is open. Time rift is open. We see the Oldsmobile go flying through it.
Yeah.
Ash was like grabbed by the paper mache.
She falls down and she's like reading it on the ground.
She's still reading while Ash is fighting the tree.
Yeah. Well, he's like dodging the giant hand that just came out to reach at him.
Uh-huh. It looks really cool too. But yeah, it pulls him back. Ash gets eventually sucked into the time.
Well,
the time rift.
Stabs the tree in the eye with the chainsaw.
Super cool.
That was cool. But yeah,
isn't the blood blue?
Yeah, the blood is blue.
Okay, that's
another flavor.
Blue raspberry tree flavor.
Deadite blue flavor. Yeah, blue raspberry. Ew.
Yummy.
So yeah, Oldsmobile flies through the portal.
Oldsmobile flies through, and then eventually Ash.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's only has one hand, so he can't really hold on to anything.
Then we get like a 5-second 2001 kind of effect.
Oh,
where, like,
yeah,
all the lights going
off. The lights are going off.
Like really short moment, and then back to Ash flying through. And
yeah, it was pretty goofy. And then at the very end of that, just explosion.
Oh yeah, just we see the Big Bang or something.
Well, isn't that how the Death Star explodes?
That's what it looks like. That's what it reminded me of too.
I wonder if that's the same explosion. It's like a.
I remember like a ring coming out as well.
There is a ring. Yeah, you're right.
But he gets flung through time, and where's he end up? I don't know the year.
1300.
There you go.
Yeah, in front of a castle we saw before.
The castle we saw earlier on in the movie, which we mentioned.
And that's whenever, he's on the ground.
But the Oldsmobile, hits that thing is totaled.
Yeah, I mean, you see like the front bumper just fly away.
Ash opens his eyes. He's surrounded by what we see is a bunch of knights, a bunch of men in armor.
Yeah.
They kill the Deadite. They think he's a Deadite.
Yeah, he doesn't look like one, but
no, he doesn't. But a
guy
real
just
Deadite,
came out.
a tarot Deadite.
Yeah, pterodactyl Deadite.
Comes flying, and they're all scared. Oh my god! Oh my god! Our boy Ash pulls out the shot. He pulls out the boomstick. Just
pow
right out of the sky, and
it falls down.
And the guys around, they know that.
They
are gazing upon the hero.
The hero from the sky. And that's kind of how it went full circle.
And that's pretty much how Army of Darkness begins, except he gets his welcome isn't as warm.
yeah, it's strange how each movie begins because it's different from the movie before having another intro. But that's okay. But yeah, the thing though is that the knights are all like, bowing down. This is the hero of time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Ash notices, dang it, I'm in the 1300s. I am the hero of time. I have to fight evil. He's just a normal, average Joe guy.
Just working at S Mart.
Yeah.
Shop
Shop
smart.
smart.
Shop S Mart.
And so that was the thing, you know, like how terrifying and you must feel to know that that's what happened.
But it also must feel cool as well.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. Chainsawing your girlfriend of abundance probably doesn't feel cool. I feel bad for Ash.
He doesn't have a good life. But yeah, basically that's the end of the movie. And I don't
Real like Dark Souls aesthetic at the end.
yeah.
Swords, knights, demons.
Yeah, yeah.
It's my kind of vibe.
You wanted to put more Dark Souls in this, didn't you?
Did I say something about it earlier?
Yeah, I mistake the campfire for bonfire.
There you go. I just like Dark Souls people. But
Yeah.
I like The Evil Dead 2 a lot.
Yeah, Evil Dead 2 was a good movie.
I personally prefer the first one. Just cuz I enjoy the more of the horror tone, and the production of the first one is really something cuz it's like, I don't know, first-hand filmmaking, whatever you would call it. They are really they are really on a budget in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, it took them a long time to
Took
film
them a
it,
very
too.
long time to make it.
But yeah, everyone here, you're going to see a little bit of a trend because, as you may know, it's the spooky season right now, and we're doing a few horror movies.
Those are
And
spooky
that
movies.
first one, what was that first movie we watched?
We watched From Dusk Till Dawn.
Vampires. And then we just watched
The Evil Dead 2
with Deadites.
Deadites resemble demonic zombies. That's how I would put it.
Demonic zombies. Scarier than a zombie. These things get into your mind.
Would you rather fight one of these or 28 Days Later zombie?
28 Days Later zombie.
What if there's... I don't know, it's kind of a gamble because some of these zombies are super chumps.
But these Deadites can fly.
Deadites, yeah. Yeah, Deadites are scary.
And they're like psychological horror too, Like, of
You're
course,
right.
zombies are scary, but Deadites get into your mind. They can be normal.
Oh, yeah, and you could be possessed.
You can be a Deadite. And it's not an infection. It's just possession. Like you said, weak fortitude. That's scary.
I know. Now I'm like questioning, would I be possessed?
Yeah, exactly. But I can understand why a 28 Days Later zombie would be scarier, just because this movie has a comical effect. While
Right.
that movie is just
Good point.
sad and scary. Very sad movie. And terrifying. Because those things just scream at you and throw up blood. Terrifying. These things laugh at you and kill you.
Swallow your soul.
Yeah.
Swallow your soul. You've been listening to the Two Tracks podcast, and we thank you for it. Next time, we'll be covering one of my personal favorite horror movies by Ridley Scott, Alien. Until then, my name is Trevor.
I'm Mackie.